सवाल करता है वो इंटरव्यू, वाइवा, दोस्ती सब जीत लेता है. If you will become a doctor, then you will ask questions to your patients from WS question, from yes no question. And good morning, future reporters. How are you all? You say yes, we all are absolutely fit and fine. Okay. Hello, hi, namaskar, and sat sri akal. I am Isaba ma'am from Study Villa Academy, representing here now towards our new mission, Question King or Question Queen बनो. तो कैसे सब बिना सवाल के तो हम क्वेश्चन किंग और क्वेश्चन क्वीन नहीं बन सकते ना, क्योंकि स्टेटमेंट से हम दुनिया को बताते हैं और सवाल से हम दुनिया को समझाते हैं. So let's start here. Our new mission is सवाल करना. So क्यों हम सवाल करें? Let's explain here our new topic, how to make question. क्योंकि जो सवाल करता है वो इंटरव्यू, वाइवा, दोस्ती सब जीत लेता है. ठीक है? So today's our new topic is question king or question queen. कैसे बनते हैं? Asking here questions. Okay, let me explain here. Our today's topic is making questions. How to make questions. So, सारे क्वेश्चंस दो डब्बे में बंद हो जाते हैं. कौन सा डब्बा? चलो हम आसान कर देते हैं. WH क्वेश्चंस and yes no questions. So, WS questions and yes no questions. WS questions are for reporter type, for information, the collect information, and yes no questions are of short type questions. Let me discuss here. So, in my previous class, in my first class, I have asked you, what do you become in your life? In my ice-breaking question, it was my first question to you. What will you become in your life? Then, what you answer? Your answer is, I will become a doctor. Acha, students, if you will become a doctor, then you will ask questions to your patients. आप अपने पेशेंट को सवाल करेंगे ना? नहीं. आप क्या सवाल करेंगे? I will check you. ये आपका सवाल होगा? No. आपका सवाल क्या होगा? क्या होगा आपका सवाल? Tell me. आपका ये सवाल होगा, where does it pain? If there is any problem with you, do you take any medicines? So, हर कोई प्रोफेशन में सवाल पूछना तो होता है. एक टीचर भी उसके स्टूडेंट्स को बहुत सारा सवाल पूछते हैं. We are asking like this. I am asking you here some questions like this. Question making जो किया वही तो उसका आंसर पाया. Okay. Now discuss here. In my last class also, I have discussed here about the tense. Okay. So tense में through these tense we will discuss about these question patterns. Okay. Let me explain here. We discussed in our previous class about simple present tense, simple past tense, and simple future tense. Let's discuss here. Simple present, simple past, simple future. Yes or no? So in simple present tense, what's the formula? Let's discuss about the formula here. Subject plus V1, subject plus V1 Here in simple past, the formula is subject plus V2. That means the V2 of the verb. In simple future, the formula is subject plus will or shall plus V1. Okay, this is the formula for this tense, the simple present, simple past and simple future. You all know that. आपको ये formula मालूम है? So, here we will do some questions from this formula. How to reverse this? Okay, now discuss it here. First, we will discuss about the only simple present tense. धीरे धीरे हम समझाएंगे gradually. Simple present tense को पहले हम यहाँ पे describe करेंगे, ठीक है? So let's discuss here about only simple present tense. So in simple present tense, मैं आपको बताई थी in my last class, the formula is here, subject plus V1. According to this formula, also we discussed here about the S का फंडा. S का फंडा हम क्या डिस्कस किए थे? I, we, you, they plus V1. Okay, I, we, you, they all are the subjects here plus V1. And versus क्या मैंने बोला था? He, she, it, जिसको लगता है fear और लेके आता है साथ में अपने S और ES, ठीक है? He, she, it plus V1 plus S or ES. Here he, she, it are subjects plus V1 plus S or ES. Clear? It is the formula of simple present tense of he, she and it. And it is the formula of I, we, you and they. Now, my topic is here how to make questions from these subjects. So, reverse it. यहाँ क्या लग जाएगा? Let's discuss here. For some examples, I. Let's take I write. Let's take he. He. क्या मैंने बोला था? वर्ब में क्या लगेगा? S और ES. He writes. He writes. Okay. I write. He writes. If we make question, what is the formula? Do plus subject plus do plus subject plus V1 plus question mark. क्या हो जाएगा? Let's write do I write question mark. Do I write? Do I write? Question हो गया do I write? Like this here. Does he, इसका फॉर्मूला क्या है पहले लिख दें. Let's write the formula here. Does plus subject plus V1 plus question mark. It is the formula. So according to this formula, let's write the answer. Does subject he write? Question mark. So students, let's see here. Do I write? Here does subject. He write. अच्छा यहाँ does क्यों हुआ? यहाँ do क्या हुआ? यहाँ पे हो जाता है S का रिवर्स फंडा, S का उल्टा फंडा। S का उल्टा फंडा क्या होता है? यहाँ पे देखिए, if it is a statement here, if we write down the statement, only the statement, that means I write is the statement. He writes. We add s or es in the verb, in the subject he, she or it. It is called s. S का फंडा, s लग जाता है यहाँ पे verb में. If we make questions from this, first it is the first person. It is first person, second person and third person. First person singular number, first person plural number, second person first singular and plural number, third person plural number, and it is first person, third person singular number, he, she, it and all the singular names and nouns. Okay, तो यहाँ पे क्या हो जाता है ना, right, if we make question, S का रिवर्स हो जाता है, that means do में लग जाता है S और yes. Remember that. If we make questions from third person singular number from the statement, we write here he writes. Reverse the S. If we make question, do. यहाँ जो do लगा, यहाँ पे क्या हो जाता है ना, do के साथ में ये जो S और ES है वो इसमें ऐड हो जाता है. स्टेटमेंट से S का छुट्टी. क्वेश्चन में लग जाता है do के साथ S और ES. Does ES लग जाता है. Does he write? So clear? So remember this and इसको प्रैक्टिस करो. जितना प्रैक्टिस करेंगे आप इतना ही आपका फोकस क्लियर होगा. एंड ऑल्सो फ्लुएंसी इंग्लिश इज ऑल्सो कंपल्सरी. फ्लुएंसी विथ फ्लुएंसी इंग्लिश ऑल्सो ग्रामर इज ऑल्सो इम्पोर्टेंट. विदाउट ग्रामर तो आप क्वेश्चन नहीं कर सकते ना. ओके, लेट्स डिस्कस हियर लाइक दिस. Simple, we discuss here about simple present tense, simple past and simple future. So in simple, let's discuss here simple past tense. So also it is simple past tense. What is the formula? The formula is subject plus V2. What is V2? Let's discuss here. मैंने तो आपको पहले बताया नहीं है. So V2 is the second form of any verb. कोई भी verb का second form. Let's see. Take here example. Go. So go का V2 क्या हो जाएगा? Went. Okay. V2 is V1 is go. V2 is went. So when we write here subject, I went, subject plus V2, I went. So, if we make questions from this statement, what do we write? We write here, did I, first, वो क्या हो जाएगा? First write down here the formula. Formula क्या लिखेंगे? Did plus subject plus V1 plus question. So लग जाएगा, देखिए यहाँ पे went, we write V1 here. Went is the V2 here. Went is the V2 here. It is the statement and it is the question. Formula of a question. So from the statement, what is the question here? Did I go? Did I go? सो क्या हो जाएगा जब हम क्वेश्चन करेंगे? इफ वी मेक क्वेश्चन फ्रॉम द स्टेटमेंट ऑफ सिंपल पास्ट टेंस आई वेंट, देन according to the formula we write here did I go. That means went से हो जाएगा again we won. क्वेश्चन में यहाँ पे स्टेटमेंट में है we two. if we make question आ जाएगा पहले did, then subject, then V1 of this verb. V1 of this verb is go. You understand? Clear? Did I go? Let's discuss another simple future tense. What is the formula of making question? Let's discuss here about simple future tense. So, in simple future tense, already I discussed about to tell me your future planning in my comment box. आपने अपना फ्यूचर प्लानिंग के बारे में बताया कि आपको क्या बनना है, आप कहाँ जाएंगे, टुमारो का प्लानिंग क्या है, इवनिंग का प्लानिंग क्या है, कहीं कोई कैफे जाना है, कहीं कोई घूमने जाना है, म्यूजियम जाना है, कहीं जाना है कि प्लानेटोरियम जाना है. So it is our future planning. According to the future planning, it is called the simple future tense. Okay. Now we will write here the formula. Subject plus will or shall plus V1. It is the formula of the statement. How to make questions from this formula? First, reverse the formula. Will or shall, reverse. आगे आ जाएगा. क्या हो जाएगा? Will plus subject plus V1 plus question mark. So, will plus subject plus V1 plus question mark. Let's take an example. So students, now we are going to discuss the simple future tense. So in simple future tense, how to make questions? First write down the formula of the statement. How? Subject plus will or shall plus V1. It is the formula of the statement. So if we make the question, we reverse here will or shall. Write down like this. Will or shall plus subject plus V1 plus question. Okay, let's take an example. We will go. We will go. We will go to the park. We will go. When we make question here, according to this formula, will we go to the park? Question mark. Okay, it is the object. ये additional ये है object. Okay, इसको हम add कर भी सकते हैं और not. इसको मिटा भी देने से कुछ नहीं है. So कैसे हो जाएगा हमारा? We will go. Will we go? क्या हम जा सकते हैं? we will go according to the statement subject plus will shall plus V1 and in the question reverse क्या करेंगे will we go. It is the question to make question from simple future tense. Well, students, now let me discuss here about the short type questions, yes or no. There are two types already I have discussed here. The two types of question making. One is WH questions. Another is versus yes no questions. So WH questions are for getting information and yes no questions are only to know about short information. So चलो हम यहाँ पे एक गेम खेलते हैं. मैं बोली थी आपको, I have told you that playing the different type of fun, different type of game, we will proceed, okay, in speaking English course. So now I will ask you some rapid fire game in English. Rapid fire game. Let's play rapid fire game of yes और no का. ठीक है, चलिए हम कुछ क्वेश्चन पूछती हूँ आपसे. राइट डाउन इन माई कॉमेंट बॉक्स. तो मैं आपको पूछूंगी, डू यू प्ले रग्बी? क्या आप रग्बी खेले हैं? डू यू प्ले रग्बी? डू यू प्ले रग्बी? आंसर मी, फटाक से जल्दी से आंसर दीजिए इन माई कमेंट बॉक्स. यस आई डू. क्या होगा उसका आंसर? यस आई डू और नो आई डोंट. ओनली chat with me. Only yes I do, no I don't. My question is, do you play rugby? क्या आप रग्बी खेले? Comment me. Yes I do, no I don't. It is called the short answer type question. If my next question is, do you have chicken tandoori? Do you have chicken tandoori? क्या आप चिकन तंदूरी खाए हैं? आंसर मी इन yes or no. फटाक से दीजिए, क्या आंसर होना चाहिए यहाँ पे इन कमेंट बॉक्स. Yes I do or no I don't. So समझ में आ गया आपको? It is the short answer type question in yes or no. Okay. So ये चला गया था कुछ गेम आपके लिए, रैपिड फायर गेम. Now discuss here about more questions. So how do you feel, students? Are you happy? Are you excited? Are you happy or excited in this game, in this session? आपको कैसा लग रहा है? Comment me in my comment box. And also I have told you, it's glad to see you all the smart faces, all the future reporters in my comment box. Okay, so like, share and subscribe. नहीं भूलना. और हाँ, skip नहीं करना, मेरा कोई भी वीडियो को आगे skip नहीं करना, because these all are most important for you. Okay, now I am here discussing about some question. मैं पहले बोली थी in my previous class I will give you some dialogues. So हम पहले स्टार्ट करेंगे कुछ डायलॉग्स, कुछ क्वेश्चन से कुछ डायलॉग्स हम स्टार्ट करेंगे. ओके, नाउ इट इज द टास्क फॉर यू आस्किंग क्वेश्चन टू योर पार्टनर. विच टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चन? मैंने पहले बोला था WH क्वेश्चंस आर फॉर गेटिंग इंफॉर्मेशन. सो व्हाट आर द सवालों, कहाँ से स्टार्ट होता है WH क्वेश्चन, क्या क्या उसमें रहते हैं? लेट्स डिस्कस हियर. WH questions इट इज कॉल्ड रिपोर्टिंग टाइप क्वेश्चन. ये रिपोर्टर वाला मतलब ये रिपोर्टर वाला सवाल जो हम पूछते हैं ना, रिपोर्टर वाला सवाल है. क्या क्या रहता है यहाँ पे? व्हाट, where, when, who, what, where, when, who, which and how. WH क्वेश्चन को SW क्वेश्चन भी बोलते हैं. What, where, when, who, which, how, whom भी होगा, whom. Okay, so let's ask some questions here. Practice these questions and ask your partner, and share it with your friends. Ask this question to your partner. चलिए झट से हम कुछ सवाल पूछ देते हैं. What? So in my first class वही क्वेश्चन पूछते हैं. What will you become? What will you become in future? What will you become in? It is your future planning. मैंने बोला था. Tell me your future planning in my comment box. Let's play the game of question making. What will you become in future? Okay, it is a question. What will you become in your future? Where will you study? Where will you study? आप कहाँ पे पढ़ेंगे? What will you become in your future? मेरा आंसर क्या होगा यहाँ पे? आंसर यहाँ पे क्या होगा? I will become a teacher. I will become a teacher. Next question, where will you study? अब कहाँ पे पढ़ेंगे? My answer is I will study in Delhi. I will study in Delhi. Next question, when will you start? अब कब start करेंगे? When will you start? When will you start? When will you start? Okay. अब क्या लिखेंगे यहाँ पे? What's the answer? I will start after 12. I will start after 12. After 12, I will start my profession, teacher. Okay. Who will help you? कौन तुम्हें help करेंगे? Who will help you? Who will help you? आपको कौन help करेंगे? Where will you study? I will study in Delhi. When will you start? आप कब start करेंगे? I will start after 12. Who लगा के who will help you? कौन तुम्हें help करेंगे? My father will help me. My father will help me. Which? मैंने कौन सा? Okay. Which is your favorite subject? Which is your favorite subject? Which is your favorite subject? English is my favorite subject. English is my favorite subject. Okay, how do you practice? How do you do? Which is your favorite subject? English is my favorite subject. How will you do? I will study hard. How will you do it? How will you do it? I will study hard. Because I will study hard means if I study hard, practice hard, then I will get in future the job of teacher. I will get the teacher here. So I will study hard. Whom do you like? I like my students. Whom do you like? Whom do you like? I like my question mark. I like my students. Obviously, जैसे मैं आप सबको पसंद करती हूँ. That's why a teacher always likes it like their students. उनके स्टूडेंट को टीचर्स जो होते हैं बहुत पसंद करते हैं. ओके, क्योंकि आप लोगों को समझाने में हम लोग को बहुत अच्छा लगता है. जब आप प्रैक्टिस करेंगे, पढ़ेंगे तो हम लोग को भी बहुत अच्छा लगेगा. जब if you become a good learner, a good teacher in your future or do any profession. एक टीचर जो होता है ना, टीचर टीचर्स है डॉक्टर, टीचर्स है इंजीनियर, टीचर्स है साइंटिस्ट, हर जो भी प्रोफेशन होते हैं एक टीचिंग से ही बनते हैं. ओके, तो बोला जाता है ना मदर इज द फर्स्ट टीचर in your house. Then after education start from the school, from any institution, then you will become doctor, pilot, engineer, जो भी बने. First teaching से ही हर चीज होता है. Okay, so this is called the WH questions to getting information about you, your future planning. So practice it well and practice it with your friends. It is some dialogues. Practice it. Okay. Now we will discuss here some more questions. In my previous class, already I discussed about some polite talk. Now, how to make questions in polite talk? How to make questions in polite talk? How to make questions in polite talk? Let's discuss here. What will you write? Where will you go? Where will you study? कुछ भी हम लिखेंगे. पहले हम एक स्टेटमेंट लिखेंगे सिंपल सा. ओके, Where will you live? Where will you live? If I am asking you this question, where will you live? So, in the polite talk, what will we ask? सवाल के अंदर सवाल, क्वेश्चन के अंदर क्वेश्चन. कैसे? Could you please tell me where do you live? Could you please tell me where do you live? It is to make it more polite in question. It is most important to remember that. Question के अंदर कैसे question हम पूछते हैं? Through polite talk. It is most important thing. Okay, remember that. If my question is where will you live? Where will you live? आप कहाँ पे रहते हैं? So make it more polite. We will ask here, could you please tell me where do you live? क्या आप मुझे बता सकते हैं? हाँ, kindly you please tell me or could you please tell me where do you live? It is called more polite talk in asking questions. Okay, so students, practice it well. Already we have discussed a lot of things, how to make questions from WS question, from yes no question, and also it is a task for you to tell me about something. आपको कैसा लगा? How do you like this online class? I am asking you here some questions. How do you like this online class? How do you like this online class? आपको कैसा लगा ये online class? Answer me in yes or no in my comment box. Okay. Then also ask your parents, ask your friends some more questions. Okay. And answer जो होगा ना, tell me in my comment box. Okay. Stay safe. Be happy. How do you feel my teaching? Please like, share and subscribe. Bye-bye.